This is kind of fun. I have come into an area where the vegetation has changed a little bit, and it's kind of like a little cool maze through the sand. And you're just kind of going around these low-lying bushes here to find the next marker. So a little bit of a change of scenery and a little bit of fun. So I don't know if this is something or not, but I've been paralleling this corridor right here. It's a corridor that's a little divot, and it's straight. I saw a sign a little while back that said something about like Union Company Railroad. So I'm wondering if this is an old railroad corridor that I'm following now. I don't know if it's wide enough, but it's definitely consistent. It's overgrown with plants now, but it's consistent and it's straight. So it's possible. That same note, I wonder if these are railroad tracks, if this is an old railway, if I'm on it. Because right here I can look and I see a dip there. And then I look over here and there's a dip there. So this is a raised section that I'm walking here. Now, according to that sign, it said like it was the teens through 30s or something like that. So if this is the railroad track, and again, it may not be, but if it is, like how many years do these trees take to grow? Because it's overgrown with trees. Anyway, something to think about. Okay, I'm convinced this was an old railroad. You can see it pretty clearly here. I've been walking this for a mile or two now. You got ditches on either side, and this flattish section in the middle that goes straight. The thing that was throwing me off was all these trees, but you know what? This train was here almost 100 years ago. So, trees will grow. So I'm still walking on that old railroad way, that's left of it, and I'm kind of glad for it at this point, because otherwise I would be walking through, what is this, a cypress dome? Probably. But I'm very thankful for this man-made structure, so I'm not wading through that stuff again. It makes a very, very pretty tunnel. This is pretty amazing too. If you look at the trees all around here, they are all dark up to a certain height. That must be the high water mark from the last time this was flooded. This is probably recently. That water is pretty high. I think that's above my head. But it's really consistent all throughout this forest. I'm just trying to turn around again. When you're up close, it's not as obvious, but when you look across, you can see it. And this is the sign I saw a couple miles back. So it's the Union Cypress Company Logging Railroad, 1912 to 1932. And this is the end of it or beginning of it, depending on which direction you're going. So that is what I was walking. Thank you, sign maker, for putting up this information. So I'm about to get to my campsite. I just saw a truck, which means I'll probably potentially have company for camping tonight. I had a really good day. I saw a lot of cool stuff. I walked a historic railroad track and had enough variation in the landscape that it kept me really entertained, and now I'm about to cross a really, really pretty stream. I don't know if you call this a stream, a pond, whatever. Let me flip it around. So here's my bridge, and this is what I'm crossing right here. Really pretty. So, been a good day today, and we will see how tomorrow goes. The day is not done. There is an otter in this creek. Wow. That is cool.